Even though it may seem the election season has been going on forever, we still have 54 days until election day.
Hard to believe that. Well, on that day, in addition to all the office holders to be chosen, there will also be 5 proposed constitutional amendments on the state ballot on November 6th. Tonight in Tom's Corner, Tom Van Houw says every one of those proposed amendments is a selfish enterprise paid for by big money and ought to be rejected.
I think that people who have lots of money to throw around think the average voter is at best ill-informed and at worst stupid. And sometimes I worry they might be right. On the ballot this year, as you have already heard, there are 5, count them, 5 amendments to the state constitution that are, for the most part, designed to benefit a select few. And they're on the ballot because those who want them there have lots of money. Once upon a time, only true believers stood on street corners in all kinds of weather all over the state to gather enough signatures to get something on the ballot. It took dedication, time, and effort. Now these groups just hire it out, and it can cost well over $1 million. And the petitions are written in such a way, very appealing, that can make you feel almost un-American by refusing to sign them. 2 of the proposals are thanks to the diminutive Detroit billionaire Matty Maroon. For more than a year now, Matty Maroon has spent millions of dollars on a bizarre ad campaign of lies, distortions, misinformation, and disinformation, and he also, by the way, donates tons of money to state re-election campaigns. Maroon owns the Ambassador Bridge, spanning the Detroit River between Detroit and Windsor, and he's trying to keep the state and the government of Canada from building a new, more efficient bridge 2 miles downstream. Everybody wants it. Canada and Governor Snyder say our most important trading partner will foot the entire cost, and they get paid back in the years ahead with tolls. Maroon, though, says it's going to cost us so much that we'll no longer be able to afford cops, teachers, schools, new roads, or anything else for that matter, and that all of our children will starve and get mumps or something. Maroon is just trying to hang on to his $60 million a year from his bridge. I believe, though, Snyder and Canada are telling the truth. I hope you do, too. Maroon's other proposal would require a supermajority in Lansing to raise or lower taxes. Another seeks to put collective bargaining rights for home health care workers into the state constitution. Now, I can't argue against collective bargaining as the only leverage workers have with business management, particularly at a time when CEOs today often make 500 times what the average worker makes. But collective bargaining is a constitutional right? I don't think so. Governor Snyder thinks it would set labor laws back decades and would also hinder economic recovery. Another amendment says that 25% of the state's energy should come from renewable sources by 2025. A noble idea, but costly, if not impossible, to enforce. We're headed that way anyway without making it constitutional. Let's just keep it logical, one step at a time. Now, there's a lot of stuff there to digest, but after you do, I think you'll agree with me that no is the way to go across the board. In this corner, I'm Tom Van Houw.
Share your comments, opinions, and suggestions with Tom's Corner at WWMT.com or mail us at Tom's Corner at 590 West Maple Street, Kalamazoo, Michigan 49008.